Archangel Michael says, there is a moment just before sleep where your soul tries to whisper the truth. Tonight, that whisper has grown into a scream from the future version of you, begging you to open this message now. What you're about to discover is not fiction, it's a spiritual alert coded with protection, decision, and transformation. Everything you're sensing lately, the uneasiness in your chest, the moments of silence that seem to echo too loud, the strange dreams you're dismissing, none of it is random. Something that belongs to your future is bleeding into your present. And your future self has found a way to reach you. They've been trying to break through for nights, but you keep brushing off that strange pull before bed. This is no ordinary pull. Tonight, it will become intense because something urgent is about to shift in your path. This message is your bridge between now and what could break or bless you in the coming days. The decision must be made before you sleep tonight. Delay means disaster, action means divine alignment. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Your future self saw a road you were never supposed to walk. It was dark, filled with false friendships, manipulated love, and delayed purpose. You were drifting too close to the edge of that road until something divine rerouted your steps. But the danger is not over. That path is still calling to you through someone's lies, someone's charm, someone's silent betrayal. Your future self saw it clearly. If you say yes to that one thing tomorrow, it will change everything, and not in your favor. That person who suddenly started complimenting you isn't here for your growth. They're here because they were sent by someone who wants to control your steps. This is your warning. Type Amen to get blessing 727. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, you may not remember what happened in your dream last night, but that's where the message first arrived. Your future self stood still in the rain, calling your name louder than ever. They were trying to show you what would happen if you ignored your intuition one more time. And in that vision, there was a door, a very old, wooden door with a golden handle, but your hand wouldn't open it. That was not a symbol, it was a literal event about to unfold in your life within 72 hours. If you trust the wrong voice, you won't be able to access what was meant to elevate you. Someone from your circle is already planning something behind your back. It's subtle, it's quiet, but it's dangerous. Your future self has watched this unfold and is begging you to not trust the offer that sounds too perfect. Type Amen to get blessing 979. This isn't just about a person, it's about a choice. A single decision you are about to make that will change how your next 6 years go. The shift is enormous and irreversible. You've been given more than one sign. That number you keep seeing, that sudden power outage, that moment when your favorite item broke, it's not coincidence. Your future self confirmed, those were divine interruptions trying to pause you before a mistake. They saw you crying alone months from now, saying, should have listened to myself. This is your last chance to stop that version from becoming real. You still have time. Type Amen to get blessing 1181. That gut feeling you've had about someone has never lied. But someone convinced you that you were being paranoid. Tonight, your future self demands you listen only to your instincts. The road you're on is about to split. One side leads to expansion, love, and breakthrough. The other leads to heartbreak dressed as a new beginning. That message you're expecting to receive tonight? It will come, but you must not reply quickly. Your future self is pleading with you to pause, observe, and delay your response. Type Amen to get blessing 622. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, "You are not who you were a year ago, and someone from your past hasn't accepted that. They are preparing to re-enter your life with an agenda masked in, 'I've changed.' Don't be fooled. Your future self has seen how this reunion goes. It starts sweet and ends in a repeat of a lesson you swore you'd never take again. The warning is urgent: if you say yes, they will take more than just your time. You have outgrown the version of yourself that tolerated silent suffering. But that version is still trying to return through nostalgia. This warning is a spiritual barricade to keep you from stepping backward." Type Amen to get blessing 855. A letter, either digital or physical, is being prepared behind the scenes. It contains words meant to pull you into an agreement that benefits others more than it does you. This is the trap your future self is trying to keep you from walking into. If you sign it, it delays something meant for your financial breakthrough. Your signature is powerful, and they know it. Don't be rushed. Someone is pretending they need your help, but it's a strategy. Your future self whispered, "It's bait." Tonight, be very careful about who you feel sympathy for. Type Amen to get blessing 929. Your future self is not just a shadow of what could be. They are your guardian, screaming from a timeline where you either healed or broke beyond recognition. You hold the steering wheel, even if it feels shaky. Right now, there's an open window, a divine hour where protection can be activated. But it only works if you listen now, not tomorrow. The message fades once you sleep. One decision will be disguised as a coincidence. But this coincidence will be the trigger that either unlocks abundance or invites regret. Recognize the disguise before you act. Type Amen to get blessing 212. They saw you isolated, misunderstood, confused. They begged you to fight the temptation to isolate further. Tonight, stay grounded in truth and connection, not in overthinking. Someone is about to text you something they think will impress you. But your future self has seen the motive. It's not admiration, it's manipulation. Respond with boundaries, not belief. A gift may arrive soon, but with energy attached. Decline anything that suddenly shows up with no strings. Strings are always hidden behind timing that's too perfect. Type Amen to get blessing 645. Archangel Michael says, "The spiritual realm has been making divine edits to your life silently. That delayed project, that missed call, that person going silent, it's not rejection. It's a spiritual rewrite initiated by your future self. Tonight, you may experience restlessness. That's your spirit fighting between comfort and calling. Listen closely to what comes up during silence. It is a message being translated to your intuition. Your future self said, "Don't let old pain write your new chapter." You're not repeating cycles, you're completing them. If you believe that, act like it's starting tonight. Type Amen to get blessing 1744. You're not just being protected, you're being prepared. But preparation feels like isolation when the divine is training your soul in silence. Don't confuse peace with loneliness. You are being distanced from people not because you're unlovable, but because your next season is too sacred for some energies to follow. Your future self knows who will try to sneak back in. Be vigilant. Don't argue with people who have no place in your destiny. Your silence will echo louder than any words. Your future self chose solitude over chaos, choose the same. Type Amen to get blessing 999. That strange encounter you had recently, someone bumping into you, someone calling your name mistakenly, someone staring at you longer than usual, it was all spiritual. These are markers placed to alert you, you're being watched for a decision. A woman is discussing your next step behind your back. She's not an enemy, but she is unknowingly connected to someone who is. Watch how she brings up your name in conversation. Your future self saw this chain of events long ago. They know how it ends. But tonight, you can rewrite it by breaking that connection early. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You may not realize this, but someone is studying your emotional patterns. They know when you feel low, when you're most likely to answer, when you hesitate. Your future self says, do not be predictable. Tonight, pretend to be asleep. Let the messages go unanswered. Give yourself space to observe before engaging. They will reach out again tomorrow. But this time, you will respond with wisdom, not wounds. That's the difference your future self is counting on. Type Amen to get blessing 777. You are standing on the edge of two realities. One is shaped by fear, the other by clarity. The choice lies in what you decide before midnight. This message won't find you again tomorrow. Your future self has used too much energy trying to reach you tonight. What you do with it now will determine if they can rest or continue warning. Tonight isn't about sleep. It's about spiritual survival. Close your eyes only after you decide what version of you want to wake up as. Type Amen to get blessing 111. And when you wake up tomorrow, act like someone whose future finally made it through. Carry this message in your movements. Let it shape your words, your steps, your choices. Every sign has been aligned for this moment. Don't let comfort steal what conviction is trying to give. You are stronger now, your future self confirmed it. You might think this moment is small, just another night slipping away. But your future self confirmed, this night will be written in bold ink on the scroll of your life. Not because of what happens to you, but because of what you refuse to let happen. Someone is banking on you being too tired to listen to yourself. They're hoping your fear will drown out your wisdom. But tonight, you must be louder than all the noise around you. There is a force preparing to pull you back into a version of life where your light is dimmed. That force is using familiar faces, comforting routines, and normal days to trap you again. You must rise and protect the upgraded life your future self already tasted. Type Amen to get blessing 515. Your future self walked away from a conversation with someone that nearly destroyed you. That conversation hasn't happened yet, but it's coming in the next 3 days. They will come with softness, with questions, with charm, but behind their eyes is a plan. You will feel the pull to say, yes, just to keep peace. But your future self is begging you to say, no, to keep your purpose intact. That, yes, will detour your elevation by 2 years. Not everything disguised as opportunity is your door. Not everything that feels like love is meant to last. This warning is not to scare you, it's to give you the advantage. Type Amen to get blessing 808. Archangel Michael says, you are not reading this by accident. There's a shift in the spiritual realm and your name was spoken in a meeting not of this world. Your angels debated whether to interfere, and tonight, they did. The enemy is planning to present you with a forked path. One leads to temporary success and long-term heartbreak. The other leads to sacrifice today and divine reward tomorrow. The easy one is dangerous. The harder one is holy. Your future self says, choose with courage. Don't let anxiety dress itself up as instinct. Let peace, not pressure, be your compass. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. You are about to receive an unexpected message. It will feel like a compliment or an apology. But beneath the words is a hook designed to pull you back into a cycle you fought so hard to escape. Do not be kind at the cost of your calling. Do not be forgiving at the expense of your forward motion. You can release them without returning to them. A powerful connection is forming soon, but only if you make space for it. That space can't be filled with ghosts from your past or guilt from your growth. Choose wisely. Type Amen to get blessing 466. There is money tied to your name in the spirit realm, but your future self saw it being delayed by a conversation you're not supposed to have. Someone will ask for a favor, but it is a spiritual test. If you say yes, you'll be taken from, not blessed. Your obedience tonight is tied to a financial blessing coming in 3 forms. One from someone you know, one from someone distant, and one from someone who prayed for you in secret. All 3 are preparing now. But your action must unlock the gate. The warning isn't just emotional, it's about your harvest. Don't open the wrong door and block what's flying toward you. Type Amen to get blessing 717. There is a location your future self is warning you to avoid. You'll feel the urge to go, either for a meeting, a gathering, or a random visit, but don't. That environment is not meant for your spirit. Energy is real. And your future self said, that place steals more than time. It drains your power. Be careful where you walk this week. Your feet are magnets for blessings, and traps. Keep your steps aligned only with divine purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 434. Someone close to you is about to be exposed, and it's going to feel like betrayal. But your future self isn't shocked, they've seen this moment unfold many times. What you must remember is, this betrayal is your redirection. Let the mask fall. Don't try to hold it up or justify their actions. Let them reveal themselves so God can remove them. Once they're gone, space will open in your life. That space is not for revenge or sadness, it's for a new partnership arriving by divine order. But you must make room. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Archangel Michael says, you are not weak for wanting clarity. But clarity comes after you silence the chaos. Your future self whispers, breathe before you decide. Someone is trying to get an emotional reaction from you. Don't give it to them. Silence is your sword, and patience is your armor. Let them wonder what you're thinking. Let them feel the shift. Because your spirit is no longer available for manipulation. Type Amen to get blessing 626. Your sleep tonight holds a vision. It will come quickly, maybe in the first hour. A color, a voice, a place, remember it. That's not just a dream. That's a fragment of the timeline your future self is creating through your obedience. The more you listen, the clearer it becomes. Tonight is not just another night. It is a portal. What you do, say, and feel before closing your eyes will ripple across the coming weeks. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. There is a document you will soon be asked to sign or agree to. It may be small, a message, a text, a voice note, but it carries weight. Say no until you've felt peace in your body. A rushed signature today is a blocked breakthrough tomorrow. Let no one pressure you, not even someone you trust. Pressure is never a path from God. Your future self signed abundance, not agreement with confusion. Match their wisdom. Guard your name. Type Amen to get blessing 122. Something is about to shift in your body. You will feel lighter, not because the burden is gone, but because your future self has helped you release it in spirit. Tonight, cry if you need to. That release is your rebirth. Your future self says, every tear waters the new version of you. Don't be ashamed of your soft moments. Strength isn't loud. It's consistent. And tonight, the most consistent part of you is about to awaken again. Type Amen to get blessing 444. That project you thought was delayed? It was being rerouted to match a divine date. You were never behind. You were just being positioned. Your future self clapped when you chose to rest instead of rush. That rest restored your hearing, so you could receive this warning now. And now that you've heard it, act on it. This isn't the end of your breakthrough story. It's the chapter called Realignment. You're about to walk into rooms you didn't know had doors. Type Amen to get blessing 232. And lastly, remember this. The enemy always shows up before elevation. The enemy isn't always a monster. Sometimes, it's comfort disguised as normal. But you didn't come this far for normal. You came for the version of you that your future self already became. Tonight, hold that version close. Your future self didn't send this message lightly. It took 1,000 silent prayers, hundreds of unspoken regrets, and a burning desire to prevent you from making the same mistake twice. This is a divine interception. There is a name your future self has been whispering in dreams. Someone you haven't thought about in weeks, but they're about to resurface in the most unexpected way. When they do, remember, their return isn't reconciliation, it's a test. This person carries with them an unfinished story, but your future self says the chapter is closed. Don't reopen a door that healing already locked. Let them knock, but don't answer. Type Amen to get blessing 565. You are walking with sacred steps now, whether you feel it or not. Everything around you may seem ordinary, but the spirit world is watching your every move. A divine alignment is near. And your future self knows it must be protected at all costs. Someone is about to give you an opportunity that looks like gold on the outside. But the inside holds delays, drama, and distraction. Look beyond the surface. Don't be flattered into foolishness. Your glow is attracting both blessings and vultures. And your future self says this is the week you must separate the two. Type Amen to get blessing 373. Archangel Michael says, a meeting has already taken place in the spiritual realm concerning your name. Heaven has made a decision, but now your action must match the instruction. The angels have prepared the path, your job is to walk it with discernment. There is a phone call coming this week. It may sound casual, but it holds keys. Your future self urges you, listen twice, speak once. In that moment, you will either unlock progress or open the door to confusion. Choose presence. Choose caution. Choose the version of you who is unbothered by flattery and unmoved by pressure. Type Amen to get blessing 288. You're on the edge of a portal. The date is already written. Your future self is standing at that gate, waiting to see if you make the right turn now, before midnight. This isn't superstition, this is divine mathematics. One step, one word, one connection too soon, and the sequence misaligns. But if you trust this message, everything recalibrates. This timeline is fragile. That's why your spirit has been restless. That's why your sleep has felt heavy. Because you've been sensing what's coming before it arrives. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. You are no longer who you used to be, but not everyone sees that yet. And some are still treating you like the version of you that was easy to manipulate. That ends tonight. There will be a moment when someone attempts to bring up your past. They'll do it subtly, with jokes, with sarcasm, with concern. Don't defend yourself. Let your silence speak for the growth they cannot recognize. Your future self doesn't explain, they elevate. That's your calling now. Type Amen to get blessing 464. Someone wants you distracted right now. They may not even realize it's spiritual, but it is. The calls, the texts, the last-minute emergencies, it's all an attempt to pull you off course. This distraction is timed. It's trying to make you miss your window of clarity. But you're stronger than the noise. Mute the world tonight. Turn your phone over. Your future self says the most important message you need is already inside you. Type Amen to get blessing 787. You're going to feel emotional tomorrow. It won't be random. Your future self says, don't fight it. That wave is a release. Let it flow. That emotion is the grief of the old you leaving for good. Don't call anyone. Don't explain. Just allow the shedding. On the other side of that feeling is a surge of divine energy. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. Archangel Michael says, a shift will occur within 48 hours. You'll receive a sign, a number, a scent, a song, a strange silence. When it comes, pause and say, I am aligned. This shift won't be loud. It won't come with lightning. It will be soft, sacred, and powerful. But only if you're present enough to catch it. The world may continue moving, but your soul will feel it. This is your moment. This is your signal that the divine is moving mountains on your behalf. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. There's someone who has your name in their mouth, but not your well-being in their heart. They're saying things that will soon reach you through a third party. Don't react. Your future self already handled it. And they're telling you, stay grounded, stay graceful. Because your response will determine your next elevation. Let them talk. Let them guess. You are protected. You are rising. You are too busy building the next chapter to reread an old one. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. There is a paper trail connected to you right now. Someone is reviewing something from your past, but not for the reasons you think. They are considering you for something big, but only if your energy matches what your destiny holds. Your future self says this: be careful what you post. Be careful what you agree to. Be careful what you laugh at. Your future is watching. This isn't fear, it's wisdom. The next person checking your energy holds a door you've prayed for. Type Amen to get blessing 7171. You've been chosen. Not just for the spotlight. Not just for the blessing. But for the journey that builds you into someone who can carry it. Many want the reward. Few accept the responsibility. But you were called for both. Tonight is not the end of your struggle. It's the beginning of your divine readiness. Your future self is already standing at the finish line, cheering. Type Amen to get blessing 2121.